What's up, guys? RaininStormwake here, bringing you guys a commentary today. And it's been a while since I've done a commentary. Yeah, I know, I realize this. But I do have some really big news coming up, so hopefully within a week or two I'll be able to let you guys know what this news is. Some good things to come. I do plan to be playing more Assassin's Creed 3. The matchmaking's been really weird lately. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but I don't know if it's since the patch, but ever since the patch, at least for me, I've had trouble getting into games with friends. Like, I'll try to queue up with friends and I'll just get all kinds of weird bugs, like my Xbox will freeze, or like I just won't be able to get into a lobby, or I'll just get disconnected back to the search menu, and it's really causing me to have trouble even playing the game lately. I mean, it's still fine for free-for-all, but whenever I try to team up with friends, it's just like, it's ridiculous. So I don't know, that's definitely made it a little bit harder for me to want to do videos when I can't play with my friends. But yeah, anyway, this is the last series of the Artifact Assault season. And coming up, we're going to have the playoffs, and the playoffs are going to be really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. It's just basically like a big tournament. I believe it has 16 teams. And you can look at the brackets on the forums. Like, you can look at like who's playing who. I will put a link in the description. But make sure you guys check out the playoffs. I'll try to link some other channels that'll hopefully be covering the playoffs. I'll link some Twitch TV channels so you can watch the live streams if you want. Make sure you guys don't miss any of the playoffs that are being streamed or recorded, because there's going to be some really cool games coming up, and really good games coming up. And our bracket, as far as our bracket goes, I think our bracket is possibly the toughest bracket, at least for my team. Like, we're playing WHU, and we're playing hacks if we get past WHU. So for us, that's like you know, two of the toughest teams, two of the teams that we've had the most trouble with, and I feel two of the best teams, easily two of the best teams. So for us, like, that's what we're looking at. Assuming we make it past the first round, I think we play. I forget who we play in the first round. I don't want to be wrong. But yeah, the second round we play WHU if we make it there, and then I believe after that we play hacks, and if we beat hacks, then we'll make it to the finals, facing whoever made it from the other bracket. So I don't know. We want to get there. I definitely think we can. I definitely think we have the potential to make it to the finals. I think we have the potential to win the tournament. But we just need to make sure we practice, make sure we're like regularly scrimming, regularly playing, and ready. We need to be ready for this playoff tournament. So yeah, that's coming up. Make sure you guys don't miss that. Like I said, it's going to be awesome. As far as after that, probably here, let's see, it's the 29th. May, June, probably July. July is when I want to do my tournament, and I talked about this in a different video. I know a lot of people were asking me already, you know, when's this free-for-all tournament gonna be? I want to sign up right now. I will let you guys know. I'm guessing it'll probably be in July. I got some stuff going on in June, so I probably won't do it in June, but I will definitely try to do it in July. And like I said, I'll give you guys more info when I have it. I mean, when I make the tournament brackets and everything, and I get it, you know, everything planned out and set up and all ready to go, I will let you guys know. I'll do a sign-up video. I'll do a sign-up on the forums. It'll be cool. So yeah, in this video, what am I using? I mean, I was using firecrackers, so that's interesting. I think I was using like firecrackers and smoke or something like that. But yeah, good games to EAA. I forget who they were before. I think Cry or something. KRY. Yeah, good games to them. It was fun. And hopefully we'll see more teams in the next season. Like, this season was really fun. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you watched the season games, at least some of them on my channel. But I know a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, so much Artifact Assault!" Like, you know, what about all the other modes? What about Assassinate? What about Wanted, Deathmatch? Manhunt. You know, I know a lot of you guys love love deathmatch. Like, there's a lot of people that just love deathmatch. There's a lot of people that love assassinate, like my assassinate videos. And I don't know. I guess Artifact Assault is just the most fun for me right now. But I definitely don't plan to stop playing any of the other modes. So I don't know. That's really all I have to say. Like, I'm sorry that I haven't really brought that many other videos, but Artifact Assault is what's going on right now. Like, that's what's happening. That's what I'm going to be bringing to my channel. That's what I'm having fun with at the moment. And so that's basically why there's been so many Artifact Assault videos. And I think if a lot of you guys, if you haven't already, try Artifact Assault. Like, give it a chance. You know, play with some friends. Like, try to get into it like competitively. Like, even if it's just for fun, like with your friends, like if you can get 8 people together, go into a private match, you know, set up some restrictions if you want, no gun, no hack, no whatever you want, no knives, no teleport. I mean, those are all really fun things to do with Artifact Assault. Ability restrictions are fun. Purist is pretty fun. It's not my favorite thing because I personally love abilities. I like really love using abilities, and I feel like I'm a good ability using players. So for me, like, I love abilities, but a lot of people love Purist, and a lot of people love a lot of the restricted ability games and stuff. So definitely you should try that out, and just try to get into Artifact Assault if you haven't already. If you hate it, you know, after trying it out, alright, fair enough, fair enough. But in my opinion, it is definitely the best team mode in AC3. Not that I don't love Manhunt, like I do really like Manhunt, I just feel it's a little bit imbalanced. Offense is just a little bit too good, and it makes defense a lot less fun. Basically, you know, you have to point starve. Like, I've went over this, like, you have to point starve on defense, or you risk losing. If the other team point starves and you don't, like, you risk losing. And that's kind of the problem with Manhunt at the moment, but it's still really fun. I definitely need to play it more. I know my buddy Nick was playing Manhunt, I think it was yesterday, and he said that he was playing with some Artifact Assault players too, and he said they had a blast. So Manhunt can definitely still be fun. It's definitely pretty damn good in this game. I will try to get back into playing some more Manhunt. If I do, I will try to bring some Manhunt videos. Maybe there'll be another Manhunt tournament coming up. And that was like the biggest fail ever. I just like ran, I don't know what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to get up on top of that fence and do some free running craziness, but I just completely failed. That's something I do sometimes, like, I go out of my way to, like, you know, pan my camera and make sure I know everything around me, like I can see everyone around me, but sometimes that'll cause me to, like, run into a wall or, like, run into a hay bale or something. So I mean, it has its advantages. Like, it definitely helps me like get an edge on people that are chasing me. It helps me like avoid them, but at the same time it can really mess me up and make me like run like right into like danger. So I don't know, that's one thing. I don't know, I need to find a good balance. I need to pan my camera, but I also need to watch where I'm going. But yeah, these games were fun. I think we win like 8-0 in this game. Virginia Plantation is like our best map. So I don't know how we got 8 scores, but that was pretty fun. So you can see I throw a knife here, but I have boost cooldowns, so okay, whatever. I just take the kill, I guess. Boost cooldowns, in case you guys didn't notice, has been changed. Basically, before, when boost cooldowns was activated, anytime you died, your cooldowns would be completely reset every time you died. But now, when you activate boost cooldowns, the first time you die, the first time you activate boost cooldowns, it will reset all your cooldowns. But then from then on, even if you die, like, your boost cooldowns just reduce the cooldown of your ability. So like, let's say you use smoke bomb, you use a smoke bomb, it'll be on like, you know, 50-second cooldown instead of a minute cooldown, or 100-second cooldown. Sorry, not a minute cooldown. So I think it like halves the time or something. I'm not sure exactly, but basically boost cooldowns is no longer boost and reset cooldowns. It is only reset cooldowns on activation and boost cooldowns all the time. Basically, a lot of people don't know this, but in ACR there was 2 different things. There was boost cooldowns. Wait, or was it ACB? I don't know. I think it might have been ACB, but there used to be boost cooldowns and reset cooldowns, and they did 2 completely different things, and they basically got combined in ACR and AC3, I think. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think ACR is what started that. So they combined boost and resets into one thing, and that was a little bit overpowered. So they decided that they would change it to be boost cooldowns, which is, you know, it's called boost cooldowns. It shouldn't be reset and boost cooldowns. So I don't know. They nerfed that a little bit, and now it's just boost cooldowns. And I've talked way too much about boost cooldowns, so I'm just gonna shut up now. But yeah, so boosted isn't as good, but it's still really good. It's still the only thing you want to use as a runner, obviously. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people complain it makes running harder now. I mean, defense was already too easy. I really don't see it as a problem. I really don't see it as a problem at all. I feel like good runners will still be able to score just fine. I feel like boost is still really good, and I don't feel like it's a problem at all. I mean, it's fine. In fact, I think it actually brings more skill to running, at least. It might make defense a little bit easier. That's a good point, but I mean, it makes running more challenging, and that's good in my opinion. As you can see right here, this guy. Oh man, I thought he was teleporting. He wasn't teleporting. Alright, so anyway, about halfway through this commentary. Oh my god, I got like another 10 minutes at least to talk. Oh, so I got my Tomb Raider game back. A lot of people probably don't know unless you follow me on Twitter, and feel free to follow me on Twitter, by the way, if you don't already. All you have to do is go to my YouTube channel, and there's a link to my Twitter right there, a little bird thing, little blue bird, and you can follow me on Twitter. I say some really weird stuff sometimes, so yeah. I don't know, if you guys want to follow me, that's fine. But yeah, basically what happened was I let my friend borrow Tomb Raider for a couple days, and he let me borrow Defiance, which is really cool, by the way. It's a third-person shooter. Well, I guess it's like third or first-person shooter, and it's like an MMO basically. It's kind of like a cross between Borderlands and like Gears of War, and then like an MMO. It's interesting, and I played it for like a couple hours, and it was pretty fun. I might do a video or two on Defiance and you know, explain a little bit about it and see what you guys think. But yeah, I let my friend borrow Tomb Raider, back to what I was talking about, for a couple days, and all of his stuff got stolen. Like, it was really dumb. He had like his laptop stolen, his studio monitors, like all of his DJ equipment, his Xbox, his TV. They were all just like stolen right out of his house, right out of his room. And it was really unfortunate. I mean, my Tomb Raider game ended up not getting taken, but like, you know, that wasn't really what I was worried about. I was just like, oh my god, all that stuff. He makes music. His music has been in a couple of my videos. Like, they were like ACR videos. But I do plan to like hopefully use more of his music and maybe make some montages. I don't know if that'll happen for AC3. I don't know if I'll be doing any AC3 montages. I did have one planned, but we'll see if that still happens. I'm not sure, because the person I was working on it with, I haven't talked to in a while, so we'll see if that still happens. But I definitely want to use some of his music at some point, because I feel like he makes really good music. But yeah, he lost, his computer got stolen, so he lost basically all the music that he was working on, and it was really, really unfortunate. But thankfully, they found out who took it, and they were able to get at least some of it back. I haven't talked to him since, but I know he got his computer back. I'm pretty sure he got his studio monitors back and like his DJ equipment back. He apparently didn't get his Xbox or his games or his TV back yet. Last time I talked to him, but at least he got, you know, most of it back. But yeah, I got my Tomb Raider game back, and yeah, so I'll be playing Tomb Raider again. For those of you who care, I noticed that the first Tomb Raider video has like 1,000 views, and then it just kind of like, you know, goes down. It's like 400, 300, and I think 300 is like, you know, the last video that I put up. But for those of you who do like watching me play Tomb Raider, I plan to finish, you know, doing the Tomb Raider series, the Tomb Raider playthrough, and hopefully I can get through that pretty quickly, get it all up, and then move on to something else. As you guys know, I mean, a lot of you probably know, like most of what my channel is going to be is just multiplayer gameplay. I do want to do some single player games, you know, like obviously like Tomb Raider, but for the most part, like, I'm into competitive multiplayer gameplay, you know, having fun too, but like for the most part I just love multiplayer. So most of what you're going to see on my channel is multiplayer strategy, multiplayer, you know, maybe some comedy, competitive gameplay, stuff like that. That's what I'm into as a gamer. So that's what I'll be bringing to my channel. If I can eventually get my computer upgraded like I want, I mean, when I do, I will. When I do, I'll be able to finally bring like League of Legends, you know, Diablo. I do plan to play Diablo again when the new expansion comes out. I'm just kind of been bored of it for a while now. It's just no new content. But yeah, I plan to bring some multiplayer PC games to my channel for sure, and just, I don't know, I really just love multiplayer games. So that's what you guys can expect with my YouTube channel going into the future. I definitely will still be playing Assassin's Creed. I will be picking up Black Flag. Obviously, I think Black Flag is going to be really good. I think they can only improve on AC3. And I know my last video I talked all about AC3, and you know what I feel is wrong with it, and what I feel they should change going into AC4 Black Flag. But I feel like they will make a lot of positive changes regardless. Like I don't feel like they completely ignore all the forum feedback. I really feel like, you know, they do read. Like they either get, you know, they get the people that manage the forums to, like, you know, filter them information, like, you know, relevant information, like that they could possibly change. So they do get a lot of our feedback off the forums, and they do take what we say into consideration. And why do I think this? Because, like, I've seen it happen. Like, I've seen all, like, I keep an eye on the forums. Like, there's a lot of negativity on the forums, so I don't go there that often. But I do check the forums every once in a while. I do see, you know, the criticism that people are putting out in, you know, forum posts. I do see what's going on the forums, what people are complaining about. And usually it's the same things that I feel need to be changed, as far as like the constructive threads, not just like the, you know, the whining and bitching threads, like, because nobody likes to read those. Like, those just get really annoying. But yeah, I know that they read them, and some of those have been implemented. Like, I've seen a lot of the stuff that people were bitching about be implemented from ACB to ACR and from ACR to AC3. Like, they do listen, and they do, you know, like, they're trying to make the game for as much of their audience as they can. Like, they're trying to, you know, they're trying to make money. They're a company, and it makes perfect sense. But they are trying to make their game better too. And regardless of, like, you know, some of their decisions are poor. Like, they don't always make the best decisions on what to keep in the game, what to take out, what to change. They definitely don't. But I think they are trying to make the game better. Like, in the long run, they are trying to make a better game for, like, the majority of people. And that's fine, like, that's good. Like, as long as they're, like, improving every game, or, you know, every new title in the series, that's great. Man, I'm just rambling in this commentary right now. I mean, I don't know how it sounds to everyone else, but I feel like I'm just, like, rambling. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, like, I feel like they're gonna have some positive changes going into AC4 Black Flag. I do feel like Ubisoft has taken into account that esports is, like, a big thing, and I do think we're gonna see them try to make more changes going towards esports in the future, going into AC4 and AC5. I think we can expect to see more esports type features, hopefully, for the games. So hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully we can, you know, we can do that going into AC4, AC5. Hopefully the game will get more competitive, get some actual legit official tournaments going on. That would be really great for the game. It would be great for the players. It would be good for new players and veteran players alike. I mean, the new players have something to watch. You know, they can learn. They can, you know, they can have something to shoot for, I guess. Like, you know, that's what it's all about when you're a new player. Just like League of Legends. Like I'm not the best League of Legends player. I'm pretty good, but, you know, I watch all of the LCS games, and I'm just like, you know, I want to be a badass fucking player. Like, some of these people are so good, and it really gives you something to shoot for. You're like, okay, you know, this is what they do. This is how they play. I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna try to get better. You know, basically the will to get better and play the game more. Like, there has to be some incentive. There has to be something to shoot for, something to strive for. And I feel like, you know, sending your game towards esports, like trying to design your game towards esports, is a great idea to, like, just overall make your game a lot better. So I think Ubisoft knows that. I just think they don't want to they don't want to alienate new players, because AC Multiplayer is such like a hard game to pick up. Like, it's so much different than everything else, and I think that's like one of the biggest reasons why everything's like been dumbed down a bit for newer players, is just because it's so hard for newer players to pick up. But I don't know. I think Ubisoft just needs to like stop dumbing it down. Like, just slowly head back in the less dumbing down direction like ACB was. And I think if they just improve in other areas, like, the incentive will be there for new players to play more. I mean, they just need to work on making their game more fun. Like, it can be challenging. Like, it can be challenging. New players can, they can get frustrated. But as long as it's, as long as it's there on a big stage, as long as there's tournaments going on, as long as there's YouTube videos being put up, and as long as there's like incentive to get better, I feel like new players will definitely flock to this game, this series anyway. So that's what I feel Ubisoft should definitely do, and I think they will start to do that, like I said. So we'll see what happens going into AC4. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to what they have to show at E3, because E3 is coming up in June. Most of you probably know this, some of you probably don't. But yeah, E3 is coming up in June. I think it's June 10th to the 13th or something like that. So E3 is coming up. I'm sure we'll probably see some Assassin's Creed stuff there, and see what's going on with Black Flag. Maybe we'll see some multiplayer. Some actual multiplayer gameplay. Maybe they'll have a demo there. I think they had a demo last E3. I think that's what the AC3 that's where the AC3 demo was. And like Loomer brought all the coverage from the Domination demo that they had. I'm pretty sure that was E3. So hopefully we'll see something like that again this year. There's some really cool other games coming out that'll probably be at E3, like Watch Dogs. Should be some next gen stuff. Oh, E3 is so cool. E3 is gonna be awesome this year, like especially since the next gen consoles are coming like this year. Like E3 is gonna be so big. So definitely check out E3 online or wherever you can check it out, because it's gonna be sweet. Especially if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, or if you're looking forward to like Watch Dogs or anything like that. Ubisoft is definitely coming out with some awesome stuff this year. Like, Ubisoft is definitely one of the companies to watch as far as like, upcoming games this year. Next gen console or like current gen console. Either one. And like I said, I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about, so I think I'm going to end the commentary now. There's a few minutes left on this gameplay. I just wanted to get a commentary done, because like I said, it's been a while. And like I said, hopefully the matchmaking will start working better for me. I'll be able to get some games in. I talked to Alice about playing some more Copycat with friends. I know a lot of people enjoyed watching that, so hopefully maybe get some more Copycat with Alice, because that's always funny. Alice is really funny. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more videos out to you guys soon. And like I said, big news coming up. Stay tuned. Make sure you don't miss my next couple videos, especially if they're commentaries. And like I said, playoffs coming up. Don't miss the playoffs, and take it easy, guys. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. I just said like twice because liking is rating. But yeah, later, guys. Peace.
I'm gonna go for the rebound.
Here.
Never mind, he's right here. I got him.
Oh.
There's one close to me.
They're like just hide in our base. Not in here.
Right here.
No, they're just not trying at all.
Team's artifact.
No.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh well.
You stole the opposing team's artifact.
Yeah, I did it before.
Your teammate stole the opposing team's
Oh
artifact.
my gosh. Whatever.
Opposing team's artifact is back at their base.
Very.
It stole the opposing team's artifact. Your team has won.
Yeah.
Well, good games to you guys. I'm gonna go. I'll see you.